Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Katie of Crochet, and today we are going to learn how to make this top. And what we're going to need, basically, we're going to need a hook. I'm using a 3.5mm hook, and then we have some scissors. This set contains it contains so many things, but I'm sorry because some of the things kind of like scattered everywhere. We have a darning needle and some stitch markers. These are the main things we're going to use basically. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm using this type of yarn. It's 100% acrylic and it's lightweight, so I'll be doubling my strand for this particular project. And we're going to start. I'm making something like this, right? I'm going to begin the whole process. First, we're going to get a yarn doubled. We're going to make a slip. We're going to make a slip knot, and there's so many different ways how people make it. Basically, for me, what I do is I make a circle. You see, this is on top of this, and then I'm going to go through this hole and pull it from here, right? And then pull. That's it. And we're going to chain 15 plus 1. We are going to make a chain of 16 single crochet. And how we're going to do that is you're just going to come yarn over and then pull through this hole, right? I'm sorry I'm using black because black is a bit hard to see, but yeah, just yarn, pull, that's 2, yarn, pull over, 3, and you're going to continue doing this until you make 16 chains, because I'm doing for someone a plus. She's medium large. So I've done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 plus 1, which is 16, and you're going to hold this last one because you're going to go back through each stitch with a single crochet again. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn back and then go through this hole and then pull the yarn like this. You have 2 left on the hook, and then you're going to pull through all 2, right? That's our first single crochet, and you're going to go through until the very last stitch, this one here. So you're going to go through the hole, pull through. You have 2 stitches on the hook, pull through all the 2, right? You're going to do this until you reach the end. We have reached the very last stitch on the chain, and what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, right? Turn your work around and then go through this very first stitch. I think you can see it's black, and I'm sorry, but you're going to go through this very first one like that, and you're going to do half double crochet, single crochet until you get to the end of this. So when you get here, you see this very last stitch, this one. What we're going to do, I don't know if you can see it, but this one here, what we're going to do is we're going to go through it with 3 single crochets, and this is where we're going to try and make like a triangle. Basically what you're going to try to do is make this kind of triangle thing going on here. That's what we're going to do, see? So you're going to make 3 single crochet in that same hole. 2 3, and this is where a stitch marker comes in. I think I'm misplaced, and you're going to attach your stitch marker through the middle. I don't know if you can see very well because I'm using black, and I apologize. but you see we have made 3, so you're going to go through the middle one with a stitch marker, because that's where we'll be attaching on the very middle, the middle stitch, the middle single crochet, the one in the middle, the second one. It's where we'll be attaching the 3 single crochet. That's how we'll be going. So basically for me, I actually don't use a stitch marker because I know where it is and I can see that it's the middle one. But yeah, reach the end, you're going to chain 1, turn your work around, and then you're going to go through this very fast. You're not going to skip it, because what we're trying to achieve is a straight line, like a straight ending, something like this. I'll keep showing it through, like how this is on a straight line, because if you skip, it will keep becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. So basically what we're trying to achieve is this straight line, kind of like, you get what I'm trying to say? So get to the stitch marker, we're going to remove it because we already know it's the next stitch. What we're going to do is we're going to put 3 single crochet through it. That's 1, 2, and this is where we have to attach our stitch marker. I won't be attaching it because I already know where it is. Let me just attach it. So from here we're going to attach what? We're going to attach our second color, because as you can see this is what we're going for. So we're going to attach our second color, which is yellow. And how we attach it is you're just going to grab it and then pull through these 2, right? And you're going to chain 1. And usually before I do anything, I'm just going to cut off this black. Before I do anything, I make sure I tie it. Right? Already chained 1, so you come and just I'm making 3, 1, 2, 3 of yellow, 1, 2, 3 of red, 1, 2, 3 green, 1, 2, 3 of black. So I am going to what we're going to do next is we're going to cut off this extra yarn, because yeah, I finished this. I had to add yellow so that it can fit the size of the person I'm making it for, and we have 2 cups, same size. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off this extra yarn. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to join the two strands of yarn, or two sides of the bralette together to just make one bra. My audio had a problem, so I just had to record it off camera, but you just join both sides because you don't tie the other end, so you just join both sides with a slip stitch. Which was a bit hard for me because of the camera angle and everything, but all you do is just join one side to the other, because we had one part of the bralette, we still had the string of yarn continuing. We didn't cut it off, and we just joined it with a slip stitch. And just so what you're going to do next is you're going to single crochet in each and every hole on the downer side of the bralette. I think you can see the angle very well. You're just going to single crochet and until you reach the end of the bralette, and that's what we are doing here. And so when you get to the end of the bralette part, that's what I'm calling it, you're going to make a chain of, because I was doing for someone who was size she was medium to large, like just in between medium and large, and I made a chain of 25. So but if you're small, you can make a chain of like 15, but I made a chain of 25 plus 1, meaning I made a chain of 26. And yeah, I made a chain of 26. So this 26 chain plus is going to basically run from one part of the bra area to the back, and it's just going to be the full back coverage. And the person that I was making it for, the client I was making it for, she just wanted like close to a full coverage. She didn't want anything to show back, so we had to make 26 chains. Basically you would advise your clients to like measure themselves, or if you're doing it for yourself, you just have to measure it yourself. And once you're done with the 26 chains, you cut it off, and then you join your yarn into the next bra. Let like the bra cup, like one side of the other side of the bra cup, you're going to go through it with half double crochets. Sorry, you're going to go through it with single crochets. I'm sorry. And you're going to just basically go through up to the end, like up to the end of the cup, and you're going to add the 26 chains. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go through the chain with single crochets from one end to the other, and that's what the pattern will be using. And you're just going to continue with the same pattern. So basically once you reach when you after going back through with single crochets in each and every stitch of the chain, we have already made I think 3 rows of yellow, and we're attaching the red, and we're just going to keep repeating the same pattern. You're just going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with different colors. If you're making a multicolored version, or if it's one color, you just keep continuing. You don't have to keep cutting the yarn and then changing the color and all that stuff. But yeah, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to keep going, and you're going to measure yourself. If you want it like a crop top, you can make it a bit shorter. If you want something longer, you just keep adding and keep changing the color until you reach the level or where you want it to end. If you want it to maybe be like a crop top, you make it shorter. If you want it longer, you keep adding, because you should be already knowing the measurements of what you want to make. And another thing is how I make sure my yarn is not sticking out at the end of the at the end of the piece that I'm making, I yarn through it, like I cover it up with the yarn that I'm, whichever color that I'm using at the time. As you can see here, I am just holding it in place and going through both the different colors with the same single crochet stitches. So I decided to end my colors with green, and what we're going to do next is we're not going to cut off our yarn. We're not going to cut off our yarn. What we're going to do is we're going to just go through sorry, you're just going to go through each and every hole, should I say hole or space, with a single crochet again. And you're going to go through each and every, going back up, like we're just going to like try to cover up like the end part of it, where we're going to attach our string for the back part. So basically what you're going to do is you're just going to go through each and every and so what we're going to do next is we're going to make a chain over 150, and this is going to, we're making a very long chain because we're making a chain that is going to be the string used to tie the back together. So you're going to make a chain of 150. After making the chain of 150, you're going to go back through the same chain with single crochet in each, and we're just going to continue with making the single crochet in each and every part of the bra until we reach to the other cup. And you're going to also make a chain of 150 and then go back through it with a single crochet until you reach the end of the back side, until you reach the end.
Junior watching, I be on my Junior watching, I be on my tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my
So what we're going to do is, I call them holes, I don't know how you people call them, but the spaces where we're going to fix the string to attach the both sides together. So what we're going to do is, to make these spaces, you're just going to grab your yarn and make a slip knot, and you're just going to join at the very end of the very last stitch on that particular, and after joining it, you're going to make a chain of 4. You're going to just chain 4 and yarn over. You're going to skip one stitch, and then you're going to make a double crochet in the next, and then what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, yarn over, you're going to skip 1 stitch, and then you're going to make a half double crochet into the next, and that's the pattern you're going to go with up to the very end of the back side of the line. So you're just going to do half double crochet, chain 1, and then skip 1 stitch. In the next chain you make a half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a half double crochet. So basically what you're going to do next is we're going to get one string of the bra cup, and you're going to crisscross it with the other side, like the opposite side, and we're going to do this for both the different strings of the different cups. You're just going to crisscross and make just like a cross on the back part, like how you would do shoes, like how you tie your laces or something like that. So that's what we're going to do up to the end, and that is literally the end of our tutorial. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. This is my first tutorial and I'm really excited.